Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Girl Talks Formula One. Today we are still in our Formula One basic knowledge series, but today's video is actually quite interesting because today I have decided to round up the 10 best Formula One trophies of all time. Well, at least according to me. As we all know, Formula One trophies are so important. This is actually what we give the drivers. Well, not we, what they give the drivers. What the FIA gives the drivers when they win third, second, or first place. So much so that Lewis Hamilton is planning a museum to display his Formula One trophies. I mean, he probably has like a million, so why wouldn't he? Every Grand Prix actually has a different trophy, so I have decided to round up my favorites. Ready? Let's get to it. Now, the following trophies, I would like to clarify that they're not necessarily positioned in my least to most favorite, but it's just like how I was finding them on the internet and however I started remembering them. So let's start with France Grand Prix in 2021. I mean, this bear. And then for each place, you had a different color. It's just genius, isn't it? Then this one was kind of very like exotic, like very minimalistic. I love how it combined these colors and the shapes. I mean, to be honest, it looks kind of like the Formula One perfume bottle a little bit. Indian Grand Prix in 2013. Holla! Now we have this very special trophy, which was Brazil 2019. Fun fact, I did not choose the first place one. I actually chose the third place. This one was honored to Pierre Gasly, as some of you may know, one of my favorite drivers. So this one was extra special because since it was in Brazil, it has the Ayrton Senna signatures all over the trophy. So for me, Brazil is represented by color green. Therefore, this trophy had green on the inside and the signatures on the outside. Extra special. Okay, so I am personally obsessed when the Formula One trophies are shaped in the country, and that is exactly what happened with the Monaco 2021 Grand Prix trophy. Another reason why I chose this one, it's because it's held in a Louis Vuitton case. I mean, hello? It was pretty impossible not to pick. This next trophy is the Belgium Grand Prix from 2019. Now, the reason why I love this trophy, I mean, just look at it. It looks like a Monopoly game figure, except that it's very minimalistic because of all the geometrical lines that it has on it. It's just amazing. And then we have another geometric trophy. This one is from the Azerbaijan Grand Prix in 2019. I think 2019 had really great trophies, if you ask me. So this one is basically just lines, but the way they are placed and the different sizes just gives it that kind of like very special touch. For me, this one looked like a piece that I would actually find at a museum. Okay, this next trophy that I'm going to present to you is actually very special. This is not necessarily a trophy that was awarded on a podium or Grand Prix, but this one was actually for Mexico. It was awarded to Mexico as a country because it was awarded for several years as the best event of the season or best event of the year, however you would like to see it. Got the Formula One car and everything, and it kind of brings you back to the old Formula One days. And the gold color, it's just amazing. Because for whomever that has had the chance to go to a Mexican Grand Prix, they are pretty much from the most fun Grand Prix of all. There's so much energy, there's so much excitement and emotion, and everybody just literally becomes one. I mean, you have to wear headphones, doesn't matter if you're on the pit, on the track, or like wherever you are, because everybody is screaming all the time. There's just so much energy. So, I mean, there's no question why it has won the best event of the year. We'll see what happens this time. Here I have another exception. This is not necessarily one trophy, but it's more like a collection of trophies. These are the Hungarian Grand Prix trophies. They are made of porcelain, and each one of them looks like a collectibles item. Does anyone know Fabergé eggs from Russia? I mean, they're collectible. This kind of looks like a Fabergé egg, but in a trophy. Made out of porcelain, so it's really special. All of them were very artistic, and whomever loves art, I am sure you're going to love these trophies. This one is very vintage, but it's so special, and it's so funny because it actually looks very futuristic for the time. This trophy is from the Australia Grand Prix or the Adelaide Grand Prix, and this one was awarded from 1986 till 1993 being Ayrton Senna the last driver to receive this exact trophy. And then this one looks like another Monopoly figurine. This one is just incredible because it's got like all the little details of what makes the Spanish culture. You can see like the little bottle of wine or of beer, I don't really know what it is, but you can see the little guitar and the hat. So like the bottle is supposed to be a person and it has hands and everything, so it's really funny. This is a Spanish Grand Prix trophy from 1989. Now, these following trophies that I'm about to say, I'm probably not going to go so much into detail with them, but they are worth mentioning because they're pretty cool. So let's get ready to see them together. We have the Canada Grand Prix trophy from 1978, also the Austria Grand Prix trophy from 1977, Singapore's trophy from 2014, Imola from 2020, and the British Grand Prix takes 2 trophies for me in this category since it's got the 2018, pretty dope, and the 2021 that was awarded in the first sprint qualifying. This trophy is just pretty insane because it's got the country shape and the flag inside of the trophy. So the way that I categorized these trophies, or the way I chose them, was by originality, also by detail, or the meaning that the trophies have behind them. Which ones were your favorites? Do you agree with my choices? Which is your favorite trophy and which is your least favorite trophy of all? Because I'm pretty sure I found some of mine in the ugliest trophies of the Formula One, but hey, everything is subjective. What's pretty to me can be ugly to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you again next week on another episode of A Girl Talks Formula One. Don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe, and show me some love. See ya.